Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Spring training baseball coming your way. It's the San Francisco Giants going up against the Kansas City Royals. First pitch coming your way next. One down. Now the number 2 hitter, Kevin Newman. Ground ball up the middle. Slinging it to first in time.
The first baseman, Roman Lou Jr.
So up now for Kansas City, Sean Jones.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Isbell under it. Drops into the glove. Runners tagging from second and third. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
So 2 down. Kevin Newman will hit next. 2 out, space is empty. On the ground to the left. Slings to first, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. 2 on, 2 outs. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Two on, 2 outs. Foul ball there. To third. On to Horner. That ends the inning and stops things. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Hammered, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting,
TJ Friedl steps in for the Royals.
Friedl.
Runner takes off in the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Runner goes again. Center field. Horner makes the grab. 2 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
So runner at second, 2 down. Freddie Fermin now at the plate. Kicks and deals. Got him looking. That K is his 3rd of the game. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. It's the Royals 5 and the Giants 4. Now here is Luis Matos. Looking to get the tying run on base. On the ground to short. Fires to first in time.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Spring training action on MLB The Show. It's the Kansas City Royals going up against the Cincinnati Reds. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Welcome, your Cincinnati Reds.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Jones now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Pasquantino stands at second with 2 gone. The shortstop takes the ball. There's a swing and a drive. And gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add to the lead. It's 4-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Man at first, Parker Meadows, the next to hit for the Reds. Hit on the ground to short. Zips it across. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. All set for the start of the inning. And now, Sean Jones. Gonsolin back to work. Swings through that. One of the notes on Tony Gonsolin that's fun. He likes cats. I think on his glove it says the Cat Man. That one ripped, but foul. And a pitch. That one outside. And the count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
This one in the air, right field. Taylor under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Up next to the Royals, the center.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard. TJ Friedl steps in for the Royals. Petty over to first, and he's back safely. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
And here's the catcher, Freddie Fermin. Double steal. Towards first. Takes it to the bag. That's 1. Tag out at 3rd. And that's a double play. So 1 out, nobody on. In now for the Reds, Tyrone Taylor. Out to short, Jones. Sends it to first, 2 away.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Spring training action on MLB The Show. So up now for Kansas City, Sean Jones. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Langoliers makes the catch, and there's one down.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, TJ.
Here is Moncada.
The designated hitter, Yoan Moncada.
Swing and a ground ball. Oh, he gloves it. Gathers and throws in the dirt. Great pick. Got him. What a play. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Hard hit left side. Smith over to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the fourth. No score. One down. Here's Josh Naylor. On the ground to third. Makes the sliding stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Jones had a game to forget in the loss.
Well, certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. I'm sure the loss isn't sitting well with him either.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Spring training baseball coming your way. It's the Kansas City Royals and the Texas Rangers.
And now,
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Texas Rangers.
One down. Sean Jones steps in for the Royals. And that's outside. Ball one.
One ball, no strikes. Ha!
Squirts away a little bit.
One ball, one strike.
Finds its way through, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Runner on the go, and that'll load the bases.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So bases loaded with one away. And next up for the Royals, Freddie Fermin. And he deals. Swings, and this one's flared. Off-balance feed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. It's 2-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Michael Massey. Hit on the ground to short. Over to first. And quickly one away in the second. One out, bases empty. Late on that fastball.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Little bouncer out in front of the plate. Slings to first in time. And we're back. New inning getting started. Digging in, Sean Jones. Ripped, but it curls foul. Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw won't get there in time, and they can't get the out.
Everything came together for him. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Runner on the go. In the dirt. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Runner goes again. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. The run comes in from second. It's an RBI single. It's 3-3. Now the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. On the ground, out to short. Slings to first, and that is that. Offense held in check there. Seventh inning coming up. All tied up at 3 apiece. Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Jared Monroe. He represents the go-ahead run. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Spring all set for the start of the inning. And now, Sean Jones. Gallen back to work. Fastball for a strike. One of the things amazing with Zach, think about the players he's been traded with and for. In December of 17, he and Sandy Alcantara were dealt to Miami from the Cardinals for Marcell Ozuna. Then ultimately in July of 19, he went to Arizona for Jazz Chisholm. TJ Friedl, the next to hit. No score here in the second. Runner takes off, and ball 4, 2 aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Freddie Fermin. Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. In the dirt, blocked. Throw to third, too late. Safe, double steal. 2 in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the second. Hard hit, right side. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
Well, you're definitely looking to do more with that opportunity at the plate. 2 runners in scoring position, but at least he puts the ball in play. They bring across 1 run. Still one out there to pick up.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And now first and second with 2 outs. TJ Friedl steps in for the Royals. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to. Runner on the go, and that one is lifted in the air. Rodriguez moving under this one, and that'll do it. So 1 out, nobody on. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. Out to short. Slinging it to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's outside. In the air to left center. Langford sizes this one up, and that is that. 2 outs, bases full, and now it's Jake Burger to hit. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Hit hard on the ground to short. They take the force out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. So now a pinch hitter, Nick Lofton.
And this is a big at bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Jones had a solid game for them, a real contributor.
Well, he definitely made a difference for him in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win.
Welcome into Date Palm Field. Spring training baseball coming your way. It's the Kansas City Royals and the Texas Rangers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Sean Jones now at the plate. There's the strike.
0-1.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that'll get down for a hit. The throw to third. In there safely.
Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Runners at the corners here. 1 away. TJ Friedl will hit next. Oh, they got him leading. He's out. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a miss.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And that misses. And now it's even 1-1. Pasquantino leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a foul out of play. Nice grab. Off balance feed. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Royals 1 and the Rangers nothing. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Ramon Laureano looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Kansas City Royals going up against the Chicago White Sox. Sean Jones, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. Way out front for strike two.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious.
Garcia. There's one, and that's two.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And now the first baseman, Jose Miranda. On the ground, a second, might be two. Good feed, that's one. Back to first, and that is a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
2 out, space is empty. And it's fouled away. And a big swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The pitch. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Nothing doing for the Royals, and we're still knotted at 0. Brian Ramos steps to the plate for the White Sox. Tapped softly on the ground. And I don't know what's going on there, but he's safe at first. 1 out, base is empty. And to the plate for Kansas City, Sean Jones. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Ranging back to the warning track, makes the catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Jones had the kind of game you'd like to avoid.
Certainly.
So up now for Kansas City, Sean Jones.
The shortstop, number 6.
Swings through that.
0-1.
Looks like he thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
On the ground, Schumann in plenty of time to first. One out in the top of the first.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Man at first with one gone, and now it's Luis Garcia. Nathan over at first with one away. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. And first offering is fouled off. Tied up here in the early going. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And next up for the Royals, Spencer Steer. Runner on the go. In the dirt, blocked. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
Runner on the go again. To the right side, Garcia. And that is the third out of the inning. Back here on the south side, ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate, James Nathan to third. Fires across the diamond, and a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, left.
Bases juiced, no outs. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs.
Base hit, 1 run in already. The throw in, but it's offline. He will score. 3-2, they take the lead.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
First and second, no outs. Now here is Spencer Steer. There goes the runner. On the ground to the left. Ramos tosses to first. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder.
That was a productive at bat. You know you're doing something right anytime you help move 2 runners into scoring position and give your team a chance to drive in a few runs, even if it's still kind of early in the game.
Makes the catch for the out. Throw behind the runner, and they got him doubled off. Jose Miranda now at the plate. On the ground to first. Could be 2. Pasquantino tossed to second. How about that double play?
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Jones at the plate and takes high there. One out, base is empty. Hit hard, base hit.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. In the dirt. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. It's softly on the ground, left side. Throws to first in time. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Jones on third with 2 out. Cut on and lifted in the air. It's going to fall for a hit. In to score is the runner from third, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. New inning getting started. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Sean Jones. Schultz back to work, and that's way high, and that is ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
In the air, right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. The relay throw. And he's out.
Got him. Stepping out.
Jones was a big contributor for them in the win. 2 runs batted in on 4 hits. Some impressive work.
Really impressive work at the
Sean Jones comes into this one. And now the shortstop, Sean Jones.
The shortstop, number 6.
And that is out of play. And now it's even up. Jones wrapped out 4 hits in his last game. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Nathan makes the grab. 1 away. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. McCarthy back to work. Jones measures 6 feet even, 215 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. The 1-0. That clips a corner. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Thomas gets under it, makes the grab, 1 away. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the 3rd. And here is Brooks Baldwin up the middle. 1 up, 1 down. One out, base is empty. Smoked on the ground, a second. Slings to first in time. Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Siggy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yeah, with just one free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy, but he gets
Jones. They get one.
He's out.
On to first, double play, and that's the inning. One error in the inning, but nothing more. 5 innings complete. It's the White Sox 5 and the Royals 1. 2 down, bases empty. And to the plate for Kansas City, Sean Jones. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Hard hit left side. Tosses to first. And that is the inning. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Fought off foul. In the dirt, but kept close. Safe there, and we've got runners at second and third with 2 away. And the runners will move up. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Inning ends. And Lawrence Butler, the next to hit. This could end it. Lined, and that's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there, down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
So 2 down, and here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Righty delivers. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back there. Out of here. His second home run of the series, and they add a pair. It's 7-6. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now. Sean Jones, a promising. Sean Bouchard getting loose there. He's now in the game at first. Ready to go. And to the plate for Kansas City, Sean Jones. Ground ball to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. The 0-1. To first, might be 2. Throws to second for 1. Relay to first, double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Nobody out, runner at first. swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Carroll makes the grab, one down.
Now back, the left fielder, Spencer Steer.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Swing and a foul out of play.
Well, these Royals doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
And he handles it himself for the out. So the batting order turns over. Sean Jones steps in for the Royals. 0 for 3 in this one. Base hit right field. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single. 4-3. They take the lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. McCarthy under it. Brings it in. And that's the third out. But 2 runs. Back to the top of the order now. Jake McCarthy stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Ground ball up the middle. Jones. Now the throw to first on the run. Safe at first as they can't make the play. All set for the start of the inning. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Sean Jones. And first offering is fouled off. Oviedo, a former All-Star, 30 years old now, and he was born in Cuba. Way out front for strike 2.
Two strikes.
Up the middle, Marte. Tosses to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th. Jones didn't do a whole lot in the win. Had a single and an RBI.
Maybe not as
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the shortstop, Sean Jones. Burns back to work. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. And foul as it bangs off the fence. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 2nd. Man at first, 1 away.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
And that one fouled off. The part about Burns' journey that's so interesting, former 4th-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he pitched alongside Tony Gonsolin. In the dirt.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Pasquantino leads off first with 1 away. Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. On the ground, out to short. Slings it across, and there's 2 away.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And first offering is fouled off. Jones, 24 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2024. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Makes the grab for the second out. Back here at Chase Field. Now it's the right fielder, Tommy Troy. Swing and a chopper out to short. On the run, sends it over to first. On the money, nice play. So digging in, Sean Jones. 0 for 3 in this one. Dives and he can't hang on. The throw comes in too late and he's on at first.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Runner on the move. Out to short. Tosses to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Man at second. He's trying for third. In the dirt. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
I'd say an aggressive roll of the dice there to steal third in this spot, but they felt good about it, and it worked out. Now the game plan
slides, but it gets by him. In comes the runner from third. They lead it in the 8th.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Jones swings through it for strike one. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Fought off foul.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
And a swing and a miss. That's out number 3. 2 outs. Bases full. And now the DH, Jordan Lawler. Trying to send this to extra innings. Out to short, Jones. Throws to first in time. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. So they can't come up. And we're back. New inning getting started. Here's the center fielder, TJ Friedl. Runner takes off, and he grounds one to the right side. Marte throws to first in time. 1 away in the top half of the 10th.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a hit, but at the end of the day, it's a good at bat, especially when you're playing extra innings.
Here's a 1-2. Ground ball, left side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So a runner at third, 2 men out. Thairo Estrada steps in for the Royals. Norby rolls across the diamond. They don't come any quicker. 3 pitches for 3. All right, ready to get underway. So up now for Kansas City, Sean Jones. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
It's 0-1.
And that one is lifted in the air. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like...
On the ground to short, could be 2. A sliding stop. Over to first. Got him. Nice play. A great sliding stop. I think we need a breakdown from StatCast to fully appreciate the difficulty of that play.
Yeah, Boog, these numbers show how good of a play it actually was. And that sliding catch was difficult enough, and somehow he still managed a great throw to first. What a play.
To the right side. Steps on first for the out. And now the catcher comes up to him. Gabriel Moreno. Out to short. Throw over to Prado. That's the third out. So they go quietly there. On to inning number 4. Runner at second. 2 down. And that one fouled off. In the air, right field. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Two outs. Got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball. This is Corbin Carroll. On the ground to short, Jones. To first, that's out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Gabriel.
And next up for the Royals, Sean Jones. 0 for 3 in this one. Line drive, and that's a fair ball. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Steer, the next to hit, takes outside. Meade at third. Jones at second with 1 away.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
That's off the mark, and the count is 2-0. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. There's a ball. And the throw. He's out at third. And to the plate for Kansas City, Sean Jones. 1 for 4 with a double. And first offering is fouled off. Popped up right side. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there. Jones with a forgettable showing in this one.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more.